early this morning. Happy Monday to you guys. We had a good weekend. It was breezy, but we're watching this next cold front come in from the north and west. Most of the storms are hugging very close to where this cold front is, but as you can see, we got some thunderstorms coming in from northeast Oklahoma into southwest Missouri. So far, the strongest part of this storm has now weakened a little bit, but you may hear some thunder out there, especially in Benton County. You may see some of the lightning as you're looking farther towards the north. A lot of folks hopping on I-49 US 71. You're just looking at northern sky. You can see a lot of that lightning. So we just wanted to hop on tonight, let you know what's going on as we speak. We're getting our systems ready this evening. We're live on our app, our 5 News Facebook page, our YouTube, so several different ways that you can get us. This is just one of many rounds of severe storms that we have for the next several days, and so we're going to talk about those too. But right now, we've got gusty winds and hail threats coming into McDonald County and into southwest Missouri. This is where you see those yellow boxes. But we've got a severe thunderstorm watch pretty much area-wide. I can turn that on for you guys as we're going to be watching the potential for more of these storms to continue to press east. The National Weather Service has decided to put Benton County now in a severe thunderstorm watch as well. We've been watching the southern end of some of these storms. They're a little bit weaker, but eventually they're probably going to come in and skid parts of Benton County, maybe even northern Washington County too. A lot of this, though, should stay north. So if you're in the River Valley tuning in this evening, I think you guys are good. There's a chance that some of these little appendages back here start to meander a little bit farther south, but overall, if they do, they're probably just going to be some showers. You just want to wake up tomorrow morning. Meteorologist Zach Scott will be walking you through the forecast, but I think tonight, north of the mountains, we've got some severe threats going on. They are going to be more intense in southwest Missouri. I think we're just right on the edge of, they're getting the brunt of the things. We're just kind of on the edge of things. Still some storms just off towards our west. Here's Bentonville and Rogers. You're looking westbound a couple miles back towards northeast Oklahoma. This is Delaware County, where we're starting to get some more of that lightning in the northern portion of the county. But McDonald County, just north, you just head right across the state line from Bella Vista. That's where we're getting some of these storms tonight. So I'm getting our systems ready. We just want to chat with you this evening, let you know, we've heard about storm threats. Tonight's the first night of 3 or 4 nights of severe weather. Not everything's going to happen at night, though. That's the good news. We are going to have some storms during the middle of the day, thank goodness. But tonight we're just smack dab in the middle of overnight hours when we're watching these storms right now. So we're getting this ready. All right, so if you have the 5 News app, you're going to get a little buzz. Now, earlier on the 5 News app, you have it downloaded. We were talking about these storms coming in close to 2 or 3 o'clock. So right now we're at 1:34, and we're watching the storms just off towards the north. So let's go ahead and get into this a little bit. Here's our area, Fort Smith. We're in the clear for now. It's been breezy today. I think we're going to be good for the next several hours. If you're living in the River Valley, you can sleep tight. You guys are good. No worries. Northwest Arkansas, especially north of Highway 412, we've got the chance for some weather coming in. Here are these storms. We've noticed, you see this little green line right here? That's all the cold air that's rushing out. After it rains, it kind of gets cool for a second, especially after a warm summer day, and then it rains and gets cooler. Well, that cool air has to go somewhere, but a lot of it's been forcing out, and it's actually starting to undercut some of the storms, which may weaken them. We have noticed that weakening process. They're still good storms. We've got a lot of lightning. You see those lightning strikes associated with these storms back towards the west. But we're going to be watching this boundary as it moves in, and that's maybe going to help cool us down a little bit in northwest Arkansas. We're still sitting in the 70s for some of us tonight. Low 70s, but we're watching gusty winds coming into McDonald County. So as soon as you cross into the Missouri state line and headed north into to Jane and north, eventually towards Joplin, they're getting some of these storms right now. This is taking a look at a velocity. Right now, the gustiest winds are about to cross I-49 just north of us. So here we are in northwest Arkansas. We're good for a little bit longer, but some gusty winds coming in. We've got more storms back towards the west, but they're not up to severe threats. We've been also watching some hail. Now, you don't see it because it only goes back for about an hour, but 2 hours ago, we had large hail being dropped by some of these storms. The good news is that those have weakened quite a bit, but right now, we've got severe thunderstorm warnings back towards the north, and honestly, Missouri's going to get way worse tonight than we are, but we wanted to hop on, let you guys know what's going on. You heard about storm chances. Most of us are going to be watching the storms mainly towards our north, but in Benton County and Washington County, some of these may try to sneak in and clip us over the next couple of hours. So we just wanted to give you an update. We're not going to stay on here forever. And now, if these start to meander south and we get some warnings, we're going to hop back on and do another live stream with you guys. But for now, we're just keeping our eyes open. our friends in Southwest Missouri, there's a lot of folks in Southwest Missouri. You know, they're coming into Benton County. They watch 5 News, even though technically it's covered by Joplin. When you're looking at TV markets, it gets all complicated. But for those in Southwest Missouri, we've got strong storms coming in with some gusty winds. Lower hail threats at the moment. The hail threat has gone down a little bit, but we're good in the River Valley for the next several hours. It's northwest Arkansas that we're going to be watching that hail threat. Here's a look at the temperatures right now. Let me go ahead and load those for us. We've got strong southerly winds. Guys, it was windy today, and the clouds started coming in. And if you got a break in the clouds and got the sun, it felt pretty warm. But we're 73 in Fort Smith. We've got low 70s in Washington County, upper 60s now in Benton County. But you can see the edge of some of those storms right now as the storms bring in more of that north wind, some cooler air. And so as these push eastbound, we may start to get some cooler air out of them. But right now, we're definitely in the warm part of this whole system as we're watching storms just back off towards the northwest. Let me show you what it looks like outside right now in Bentonville. So you're going to see that red light flashing. It's just basically you're kind of close to the airport, so any taller building has to have those red flashers. You're looking off towards the north, about northwest. When you get towards the north, you kind of go into some poles here on this camera. Let me go to Springdale. All right, so you're looking north at this point. Every once in a while, we've been seeing the flashes of lightning as you're looking towards McDonald County, but right now we are dry northwest. Here in the next hour or two, some rain may start to come in, especially in Benton County. Benton County is the only county in Arkansas that's included in this severe thunderstorm watch. I can pop that up for you too. This is a wide view again. This is where we started this evening. And that pink color shows you where the severe thunderstorm watch is. So most of these storms have been going in from Oklahoma into Southwest Missouri, kind of bypassing Arkansas, but we're going to be really close. And so the National Weather Service decided to extend it for Benton County because we've been watching some of the southern edges of these storms. They still got some lightning in them, but these don't have a yellow box. That means they're not severe. We only have 40-mile-per-hour winds, maybe some small, tiny hail at the moment. Could that change? Yeah. But we're going to watch it all night tonight. Meteorologist Zach Scott will be in here in a couple hours. He'll be tracking these too. These have a little bit of a lightning core on each one. As long as they keep that lightning core, they have a chance to try to grow a little bit. When you see lightning dissipate, notice how I'll go back to the loop. See this line, how it looked really robust, and as it's moving east, it has weakened quite a bit, so that is good. But now we've got to watch some of these back lines that also have some lightning. In fact, there's been an uptick in the lightning on this cell just north of Tulsa. So as it comes in, we're going to watch them for you guys. Severe thunderstorm warnings in Southwest Missouri. Severe thunderstorm watch, meaning there's a potential for a storm later tonight. As early as 2 or 2:30, maybe, skimming us. But next couple of hours, be on the lookout tonight. And things are going to be interesting this week. Just to chat for a second. We've got more thunderstorms probably firing up tomorrow evening, Monday evening, because this front is going to slowly meander south the next several hours. And by tomorrow, late afternoon, early evening, it's probably going to be draped somewhere here. And storms like to fire up along and south of the boundary. What does that mean? Tomorrow evening, you put the boundary right here. That means we've got storm chances more in the River Valley. We may not get as many northwest. We'll still watch it. Depends on how far south that boundary goes. But right now, it kind of looks like it's going to sit over the mountains. So we're going to be watching some severe storms popping up throughout the River Valley, especially around Fort Smith and eastbound. Once you get deeper into Oklahoma, I'm not sure if the chances are quite there. But anywhere from Fort Smith south to about Sugarloaf, we could even get a storm in Poto. Maybe in Sallisaw, but the chances are definitely higher as you get towards central Arkansas. So tomorrow, right in here. That includes LaFleur County, Sebastian County, Crawford County, Scott County, Logan County, Franklin County, and Johnson County, where we have the highest chance for some of those storms tomorrow. Then you move into Tuesday. There could be some scattered storms throughout the afternoon and evening, especially in Oklahoma. And so that would include our chances definitely for LaFleur and Sequoia County and Haskell County and Latimer counties. But then they'll move eastbound, crossing the state line later into Tuesday, and then maybe even more storms firing up early Wednesday morning. So we've got several rounds after that final round sometime Wednesday morning, and that's going to be a long line that hits everyone. That could have some gusty winds along it. Once we're done with that, I think we've got quieter weather for this week. So we've got a few rounds to go. But this evening, the farther north you live, the higher chance of maybe some storms that you're going to get. I think most of them will be north of Highway 412. But in Benton County, we could get skimmed by some of these storms coming in. If we do, and right before we do, we'll hop on live and give you guys updates tonight. But if you're in the River Valley, sleep tight. You're all good. But tomorrow, we've got storms on the way. Northwest Arkansas, don't be surprised if you hear some rumbles of thunder. If you live north of Bentonville, for our folks and friends and family in Bella Vista, Pea Ridge, Garfield, Hiwassee, Decatur, you guys in northern Benton County, you got to be a little bit more on watch tonight. These storms are just north of us. McDonald County have got those gusty winds, although this line has weakened. You see those pink colors, and then they kind of go away. The updrafts have kind of rained out a little bit, and so this storm has weakened, but it still has some gusty winds. But we're going to watch some of these storms back off towards the west. So once again, we're going to hop on here later tonight. If we need to, we'll keep you guys updated. That's hopefully a quick look at what you can expect for the next couple of hours. If some of these storms come in, we'll watch them. We'll hop right back on. If you have the 5 News app, we're going to push an alert. All you have to do is tap it, come right to the app, and we'll get right into weather coverage. You don't have to worry about getting into any social medias or trying to figure out, okay, who's live and all that kind of stuff. You can just go right to the app, and it'll be ready to go. And YouTube will also be live there constantly later tonight if need be. You guys sleep tight. You may hear some thunder later tonight as storms are very, very close to extreme northwestern Arkansas.